The third reason to avoid probate is because of publicity. Just typically, most people don't keep their will on the coffee table or publish it in the newspaper. Most people keep their will in a home safe or a safe deposit box or in the sock drawer or in a cabinet, right? Because it's private. They don't want people to see it. They don't want it to be out and about and discussed amongst the family until the time for use. Yet when your estate goes through probate, a notice must be placed in the newspaper to let the community know that your estate is in probate and your file is available in the county courthouse for anyone who wants to read. This is an invitation for creditors or disgruntled heirs to make a claim. And because probate is public, anyone can find out the size of your estate, who it's going to, when it's going to, where the people live, the names and addresses of beneficiaries, and the day they'll receive their assets. And as you can imagine, people can be taken advantage of. I had a case where a surviving elderly person was telephoned by a con artist and was asked to give money. And, they depicted an entire scenario where some cash had to be given to this person for a problem associated in the estate. And they were just taken advantage of. This was a complete fabricated event and circumstance, and it really was a problem for this person. Will contests. Sometimes wills are not clear. Sometimes you leave assets to children equally, but it really doesn't say if a child predeceases the parent. Where does that money go? And that's just one example. Does it go to the sibling? Does it go to the grandchildren? What about if one child is provided for in a less meaningful way? They get less money. Well, that child may want to contest the will for this perceived grievance. They might say, hey, my dad was not in the right frame of mind when they made the will. Even if it's not accurate, they may just say it, and then you have to figure that out. And that becomes a will contest. So the fourth reason is the loss of control. So the court will be in control, not your family. The public nature of your will opens you up to a contest. And then it's very simple, really, to have a will contest. It just requires that a person does not sign off on a waiver, and then there has to be a court conference. See if there's another reason. The fifth and final reason is a multi-state probate. Just spoke to someone today that the person passed away here in New York, but they have a property in New Jersey. So you need to complete your probate in New York and then get an ancillary probate in every state where there are assets. Jersey is fine. Pennsylvania has a small estate death tax. We have a lot of people from New York that own some Poconos property or own Florida property. So we see these multiple state programs. A trust can avoid multi-state probate and a will does not. So that's one of the reasons people don't want to do probate and would like to avoid it.